Okay, so for step 11, before I help you with that, we need to back up and look at what we're doing in step 10. So if you look at what we're doing in step 10, on the criteria range, you have the headings for these items, right? These columns in the average rating sheet. So it's a duplicate of that. And in the first rating, when we're looking for rugged hiking boots, we put product contains the word rugged. It begins with rug. So if we're going to try and get the average for that, we look, this one is comfort, this one is fit, but the criteria, this one is style, this one is value, right? But for this whole row, we're looking at B1 through B2 on the criteria sheet. B1 through B2. So we're saying product begins with the word rug. Now here in B4 and B5, we're saying the product begins with the word C-O-M, comfort, which look here is comfy. So same thing. Comfort, fit, style, value, but on this row, we're looking at the criteria that begins with C-O-M. So now, this lazy flip-flop, this is wrong, okay? Because look, we're looking at B4, B5, which we know B4, B5 is comfy, right? So I'm going to delete this, and let's think about what we would do in this next criteria for lazy. So I would come down here and maybe do L-A-Z asterisk. So now we can use B7 and B8 to figure out the average, right? So I am going to do this D average. So we're going to do, well, let's do this D average. And you know what? Hold on a second. Okay. I am going to use it the way you did, but I don't have it in recently used because I didn't do it yet. So I'm going to go here to insert function, but you would do your recently used. I'm going to pick D average. And so then the database, right, is, let's see, what are we doing here? The criteria. I'm sorry, hold on. So it is survey, I think. Hold on, let me just double, let me cancel out of here and just make sure. Yeah, so survey's the database, and then we're going to do these labels, and then we're going to switch the criteria. So I'm going to do this insert function, D average, survey. The field is comfort, and the criteria is over here in criteria, but now we're going to do product through lazy, right? And then I'm going to do F4 on that, make that an absolute, and say done. Okay, so flip-flop comfort is 4.9. So let's see if I can drag this over. And so this one looks at D4, which would be fit, E4, which is style. Now in yours, you actually have the word style, so you might want to do that per the directions. So let's look at what we do for seriously tall boots. So we're going to come over here to the criteria. We're going to come down here and do like this. Begins with an SER, right? Because seriously tall boots. And then you're going to do the same thing. D average. The database is survey. the field, let's do it this way, comfort, and the criteria now is this one, right? And then we're going to make that an F4 so we can copy it, right? Oops. I'm going to do F4. Okay. Done. Oh. Okay, I'm not sure what I had typed in there wrong. I had something in there wrong. I did not mean to make this. I need to make that absolute. All right, my Mac is misbehaving. I should have gone to my PC. Let's see. All right, and let's do the last one. So then you could just copy those over and it'll do fit style. So glide running shoes, we'll go back to criteria. We'll put GLI asterisk because we say it begins with GLI. Come over here. We're going to do our insert function. It's going to be survey. The field is comfort. And the criteria, go to the criteria. We select those two. We press an F4 and we say done. And that's what's causing it when I do that F4 on my Mac. Okay, so let's come over here to criteria and done. Still, dang it, what is going on? So very strange, but it's the exact same thing. The only thing is I didn't have the absolute reference here, so I'm going to add that in by just putting my $sign in front of each element, and then I should be able to copy it, right? So close that, copy it, and that's it. So the key that you were missing is setting up this criteria. So each of these criterias has to be for each individual product. And then the d-average will work itself out. Okay? So you need to set that up. Let me know if you have any problems.